so much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Oh, okay, sure. Is this a bucket? Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this a bucket?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
I should have drank before you played this line.
Is this a bucket? Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket? Incorrect. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
You're having too much fun. This game is hilarious.
Item 3. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket. Item 4. Is this a bucket? Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one. Is this a bucket? Correct. This is a bucket.
What?
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
How long does this go on for?
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
It both is and isn't a bucket. Oh, good.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Hmm?
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here. And I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket? You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence, and yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
What? No!
Okay, here we go.
No, my bucket! Now you're in a relationship. I am. Me and the narrator are lovers.
Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Yes, narrator and I have been longtime lovers.
All
sir.
of his
It's about time you
co-workers were
learn this.
gone. What could it mean?
You've been ignoring
Stanley
the
decided
signs.
to go to the meeting room. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
All right, now I want to actually go across.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
Go across
to his...
on
This
thing.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I wonder if you just do the normal game by not picking up the
And
bucket.
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Nope, we're going across
No,
on this thing.
said the
Conveyor
bucket.
belt.
Don't go to the meeting room.
Conveyor
Go
lift.
somewhere else. A cargo lift. Yeah, good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets
Oh, there's a
can't talk.
collectible down
But Stanley
there.
chose not to think about this
Oh!
obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
How do I get over there? I need to go back. Take me back. Okay, I'll need to come this way again.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
This isn't dark, is it? Oh, this is dark. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That is very dark. I don't think light works that way. Oh, no!
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
Oh, good. Well, maybe I'm in a relationship with the bucket instead. Maybe both of them. It's a three-way relationship. The narrator, the bucket, and I.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very
Ooh.
distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
This looks nice. Is this the apartment ending? Or at least the bucket version? So there has to be a default version over here for the apartment ending. Okay. My bucket. Oh! the mug. The mug is about his bucket. Oh my god. Oh, it's great. Jasmine, is there any other bucket reference in here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, here's the bucket. Okay. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press Z to take me to work with you. Okay.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Oh, good. Hey, the bucket's here with me at work. I hate Mondays. Jay to take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Hey, back to work then.
I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Oh, does it have to be a liquid?
You
Ooh,
see,
it's nighttime.
He's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Wasn't he supposed to have a wife and kid? I thought that was like in the story. Obviously, it could just be that particular ending. I don't think Stanley exactly has a ironclad background.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
It does. It's a very nice bucket. Maybe the bucket is the wife. You're right. No, sir. Wives aren't property. This clearly says property of Stanley. What are you saying? What are you saying? Does your wife have a sticker? Does it also say property of Stanley?
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
It's an
It's just a
1800s
little
bucket.
more,
There you
What
go.
am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Press Z to relive the same day with me over and over. Yes.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Because it's everything. It's not just a bucket. Press K to go home to work to home to work to home to work. Hey! YT Goodman, welcome in over on YouTube. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by and checking out the stream.
Oh no. I'm having feelings.
I hope you're having a great
The
Monday.
bucket. No, 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 no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
What romantic lighting. See, this is why I'm with the bucket, because the bucket understands ambiance. Nice romantic ambiance. Are there rose petals? Oh, it's waiting for me in bed. Oh, look, the picture of the bucket on the wall. Aww. Jazz nights with the bucket? Why isn't there jazz music, bucket? Where's my jazz music, bucket?
Stanley, give me the bucket.
No!
Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it,
No!
or I'll...
Did you steal my bucket? How dare you? Go back to work, Stanley. You tried to take my bucket. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, this is new.
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No, I need to get the
This was not the
bobblehead.
correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No, there's a collectible down here.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Nope, we're going over here. Collectible.
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines, and now I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley? What
Why
name better
Figlies?
encapsulates the intrinsic sense of
Figlies?
happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Figlies? Do I die if I drop down again? Is there a way back up? Oh, there's this. Okay. Oh! What is this? Is this area down here in the normal game? Oh, beautiful cassette tapes. Okay. Ooh. I didn't expect that.
Okay, this is day number 295, tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling.
And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense.
Is this actually Stanley?
There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
Oh, good. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? How much would you pay for an hour with the bucket? Unconscionable amounts of money, apparently. Lots of dialogue. The whole game is dialogue.
To check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to
I
him.
want to see if that area is there in the base game. I don't know. I assume this will trigger the base game. I don't know. I think the bucket triggers the...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic, like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
He started to bleed a little. Why would I start bleeding?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That's kind of a cool way to trigger the old content versus the new content by leaving the bucket or not.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You can go down here. But is it the same? Let's lead
Stanley
back
had
to the
now
room.
gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path. You didn't think I was actually just
Okay.
recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
It just restarts you. Nice. Can I can't come back here with the bucket, can I?
All of his co-workers
No, I
were
can't.
gone. What could it mean?
I was gonna say, what if
Stanley
I go to
decided
heaven
to go
with
to
the
the
bucket?
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, we're gonna continue again. God, where haven't I been?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room. Va-va-voom. What a room.
All right, so what I want to do, I want to go back and...
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I want to go and do the apartment ending through this. I'm off
Stanley
to
was
town,
so
but if
bad
I
at
don't see
following
you, have a good one.
directions,
Yeah, you
it's
have a great one
incredible
too,
he
man.
wasn't
Thanks for
5
coming
years
in.
ago.
Have a great day. Good luck at the store.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Is it my bucket?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
My wife!
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Ooh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
Okay, hello. Is it my wife? Apartment 427. I'm employee 427 who lives in apartment 427.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Oof.
I'm trying to make a point here,
Ow.
Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come
What a
inside.
statement.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
I feel that too real for
This
me.
is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Oh, no! Good morning, employee 427. Press N on your keyboard. What if I refuse? What if I don't want to press N on my keyboard? I might not have a choice. Alright, fine. I'll do it.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
P.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, and watch TV? Is there a TV? Oh, is this a TV? This looks like a TV. Let's watch
And
TV.
so he began to fantasize about his
The
own
TV
job.
disappeared!
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Oh no, this is becoming my office. Oh no, the computer's gonna show up and this is gonna become the hallway, isn't it? Beginning of sentence. Beginning of sentence, indeed. Thank you, Jason. Yep.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Okay, let's prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world,
Oh,
he began
no!
to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby.
What?
And he called it The Stanley Parable.
Was a game with a baby. All right, let's tell my kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I tell my wife I love her. Isn't she a looker? Who couldn't love this face? Who couldn't love this face?
But there is no answer.
Hey, she disappeared!
How could there
Oh
possibly
no!
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
My wife disappeared. Okay, I'm going
And
to
I'm
sleep.
trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay, I won't do it if you say so. If you say so, I won't do it. We're not gonna do it.
Listen here, Jason Plays YT. You are asking what I think about my good-for-nothing grandkid, oh he bad playing, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. It sounds like a complete waste of time, just like everything else he does on this glowing box. You misspelled your in that question, but I guess schools don't teach grammar anymore. Back in 1952, I worked a job just like that Stanley fellow, but I did not need a narrator telling me to walk through a door. I spent 8 hours a day staring at a wall in a radiator factory, and if I moved my head an inch, the foreman would throw a heavy wrench at my shins. We didn't have deluxe endings or hidden buttons. We just had sore legs and a nickel. That kid should stop listening to voices in his head and find a real career. Spending all day in a virtual office won't pay the property taxes.
Well, you're right. Property taxes are expensive, but I guess that's the benefit of renting, is I don't have to do that. I don't have to deal with it. And we are going to, and thank you so much, Grandpa and Jason. I guess we just have to press the button. I think we have
You
to press
see?
the button.
Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
No, just Grandpa. He came in at the right time. He does. Grandpa has impeccable timing. It's like how a wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. Grandpa is never at the wrong time. He always arrives precisely when he means to. Actually, he's always summoned precisely when you mean him to.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
And
die!
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button.
Please die! Well, there. We pressed the button endlessly. It continues forever. Alright, now I want to go to the conveyor lift. Go off to the side and you choose the opposite door. Did we choose the red
All
door
of his
last
co-workers
time?
were gone. What
I
could
think
it
we want to do
mean?
the blue door.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. And we got to go down
When
to the
Stanley came
escape
to a
hatch
set of
with the
two open
bucket,
doors,
too.
he entered. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Now, at some point, we have to go down the left
It was
side
okay.
here.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope, we're not doing it. See ya.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
What? Really?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. You're getting close now, Stanley. You've
Only
nearly
one
gotten
more.
all of the Figler Anlarines. Very soon, you'll collect the
Figure
last one.
Anlarine.
And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlarines. None of us can.
Figler Annularines. I can't even say it.
Now
Figure
listen carefully, this is
Annularines.
important.
Oh,
Stanley
Jesus.
walked through the red door.
No, we're going to the blue door.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, blue door.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
The blue door.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see?
Ooh.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Nope. Oh, I guess I had no
Okay,
choice.
I'm going to stop you there. Now,
Wait, what?
tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, well, now this is useful.
2.
You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ooh, a customized version just for me. Oh, what is this? The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Ooh. Good old Neil Skid. It's not is offline. Everyone's offline. You know, 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. Oh, it take you to get to the right door. Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. Oh, my lord. 9,328 Stanley 427 is online. You are objectively ranked 9,328th of 9,328 players worldwide. This is your superior, a dead rat. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Lord. This is your superior, a dead rat. Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, what if I actually go through the orange door now?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
All right, yes, 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Oh, okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Oh, this is gonna be the baby.
In this
It is
game,
the thing
the
I
baby
mentioned
crawls
earlier.
left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Oh
It's
my
a very
God.
meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Good luck with this one. Oh yeah, that's all I can stand to that.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the
Legit
latter,
4
well, I don't know what
hours?
to
Oh,
do.
God.
I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
I
Well,
reckon.
it
Is
seems
this
obvious to
Firewatch?
me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower,
Firewatch.
perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this
Dark
game,
Wraith
Stanley.
10, you just have to tell me, what do you think about your lumpy potato letting a baby crawl into the fire on this game? That sounds just like my lumpy potato. Oh, he bad.
What?
Always letting his mind wander when there is a little chaos around. I remember back in '64, I was supposed to be watching my neighbor's triplets while she went to the salon, but a very handsome traveling salesman knocked on my door to show me some imported silks. We got to talking in the parlor, and before I knew it, one of those little rascals had crawled right into the fireplace to play with the soot. I had to scrub that child for 3 hours while the salesman held my towel, but at least the boy came out with a nice tan. That boy of mine really needs to keep his eyes on the prize instead of daydreaming.
Thank you, Grandma. What a wonderful story. I'm glad you were getting fine silks by a random salesman at your neighbor's house. Always a handsome man when your grandma's telling a story. Well, she knows lots of handsome men. There's a lot of men in the world. I guess she's met a few of them. It happens.
And it
It
seems
happens.
there's even more. Come,
Nothing to be
let's
concerned
venture
about.
outward and see what else is out there.
This is another game I wanna play is Firewatch. Maybe this will be the next kind of in-between game we play, Firewatch. I have played it before, but it's been such a long time, again, since like it released, that I just remember I liked the game, but I forget what actually happens during it. That looks good. I've been wanting to play that game too. Yeah, I remember it's a good game. I like the story. I forget what happens though. That'd be fun to revisit. And again, like a shorter game that's just a change of pace from what we normally play. It was funny because I actually remember in the original of this, I thought this wasn't it Minecraft before? And I guess it doesn't really surprise me that it's doing a different game. But I'm kind of surprised it's doing this game, Firewatch, because Firewatch came out a long time ago. By the time this
no,
came
can't
came
be.
out, what, 2022, the Ultra Deluxe Edition?
It is. It's an open world game. Good
Oh.
God, quickly block it off.
Oh no!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around, no right or wrong directions, no path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the
thank
woods
God.
now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I feel like that
Okay.
this part made more sense when it was Minecraft. Minecraft really is like really open world, whereas Firewatch I think is more yeah, I agree. Circadian Seeker. One, it's great to see you. Thank you for checking out the stream. Great to meet you. But you said they removed Minecraft for the Ultra Deluxe version. My headcanon is some type of licensing issue, and that's exactly what I was thinking. But yeah, it worked a lot better, I feel, with Minecraft. That joke would. Because, like, from what I remember, and again, it's been such a long time since I played Firewatch, but I remember it as a very linear story, like, narrative game. And maybe I'm misremembering, because it has been such a long time. The Firewatch bit was in the old version, though. Was it? Oh, I don't remember that.
This will be just the thing.
Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had
I don't
in
remember
mind.
this at all.
Just a nice big
Was this
box
there
for you to
too?
run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Can we make a goal? Let's go into the goal. I don't remember this at all.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh, no, okay. Wait. Oh, there's a big hole. Okay, what side are we supposed to be on? All right, I want to be blue. We're gonna knock this into red hole. We're gonna knock it into the red hole. Yeah! Get it in there. Bam!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked...
Oh no, I fell!
What are you doing?
Oh no, I didn't mean to fall.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Their original is Minecraft and Portal. Oh, was it? Oh yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's interesting that apparently Firewatch is in the original, I guess. I didn't remember Portal at all. I just remembered Minecraft, so I don't know. If these games replace those ones, that seems weird that they choose games that are older. I could get updating it. But I guess if it was a licensing issue, then maybe that doesn't matter. We do have about 5 minutes till next ad break, by the way. I will again be pausing so you guys don't miss anything. If you guys are interested in getting a bonus raffle ticket, be sure to leave a chat if you haven't since the last ad break. Oh no, I fell even more! There we go. Both of these two games are newer than the old ones, but not really contemporary in terms of recent release, with 2022 when this game released. Which is why I'm a bit surprised. They aren't like older than what they were before, but they also aren't exactly contemporary with 2022. Again, I guess Minecraft wasn't exactly brand new in 2013 either, so fair enough. What place is this? Is this like an asset from something? This is like an old version? Like, there's 423. Oh, a light. Here's a light. This almost looks like an older asset version of The Office. It's a horror game now? I hope not.